do this. The start
Ready?
of 100 miles. Let's do it.
Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Let's do it. It's always nice to get out the hustle and bustle of the rat race when you're going on a nice gentle walk. Here we are, crossing the mighty M3. It's not too bad. So we are 9 mile in. Stop for a little cheeky pint. Yes. Well deserved. Well earned. yeah, a little gentle climb up from the car parking area there at Beacon Hill. There's a trig point. There's Nick, beat me to it as normal. That is not a bad old view. Not a bad old view. So we've just checked in at the Wadsworth pub. Very, very nice. Get some grub. Big thank you to my man Nick, who's done the first kind of 14 miles with me, and he's just off now in his taxi to get himself back to Winchester. And a big shout out to that man for coming along with me as well. Really, really good. So I'm going to crack on for a bit, and then I'll see him back in there. See you later, my man. And I'm going to crack on, try and get up to old Winchester Fort, and then I'll check in with you guys from there. We'll get the tent pitched up, hopefully just before this weather kicks in. I've heard a few rumbles of thunder in the background, and yeah, we'll get pitched up for the night. Oh, how lovely is that? Very nice. Happy days. See you guys in a mo. So peaceful, I love it. So a couple of miles to old Winchester Hill, which is where I'm looking to spend night one on day one of the South Downs walk, which I'm really just kind of doing. I know a lot of people do it for charity, and I absolute much respect for those guys for doing that. I'm kind of just doing it for my own personal reasons, really, just for my own mental health, which I'm not too embarrassed to say I struggle with from time to time, particularly with anxiety in situations. But I'm very lucky. I've got a really, really supportive wife and family, and a supportive employer as well that really encourages me to get out and kind of free your mind and express yourself and come up with some new ideas while you've got that time to kind of relax and chill out. So far the journey's been maybe not too bad. So I think time I'll get here, we won't be shy of 16 miles, which is it's not bad for day one, just to kind of break those feet in as well. So feet were a little sore, definitely needed that stop back in Exton just to kind of recoup and grab some calories and take some liquid on as well, which was good. So yeah, crack on, keep beavering away, and I'll see you guys in a moment when we get set up. Morning guys. Oh, morning guys. Day 2. Set up a little bit later, or set off, sorry, a little bit later than I should have done. Because the weather, frankly, is appalling. It is absolutely lumped it down all night. And as it's only really just stopped now. So, I'm going to try and get to the sustainability centre this morning. Kind of refresh, dry up a bit best I can. So I didn't take any footage of setting up the rope and Starlight 2 or de-rigging, but I can assure you all I left it all as oh, a little rabbit. Left it all as leave no trace, just as I found it. Apart from, as you can probably appreciate, a nice big dry patch where my tent was. So my tent is absolutely dripping wet on the outside, which I really want to try and get out and air out as best I can. So I'm hoping today that the weather is a little kinder than it has been for the first sort of 2 hours this morning from when I woke up at 5. So we'll crack on, but we have got fairly misty sort of morning this morning. So hopefully, all being well, it will dry up a bit. So I shall catch you guys at my next pit stop. Forgot to mention actually something which is really annoying me. Is iPhone in their wisdom, when I bought the iPhone 12 and changed the plug. So instead of having a normal USB, they've got this tiny little thing now, which stupidly when I left I just grabbed, assuming that could go into my battery bank, which of course it won't, which is bloody annoying. So I did manage to text the wife just before the battery kind of passed out yesterday. Oh god, look at this lot. Oh, that's bloody annoying. How do you get through this? Get absolutely freaking drenched. Just gonna go for it. Oh, yeah. So that's something else I've got to think about, is purchasing a iPhone charger at some point. But yeah, not a good start really, day 2. Absolutely drowned rat last night. Well, I was dry inside the tent obviously, but it was just trying to like pack up this morning. Everything was bloody dripping wet. I'm wet this morning, but we'll plod on. Hopefully get to the sustainability centre. Go from there really. See if we can get something. Nice cup of tea or something like that would be good. I'll see you guys in a month. How you doing guys? Not good at the moment for me. The rain has just been relentless. It's just constant. I'm absolutely wet right through, despite having waterproofs on. The track and the trail was just turned into like a mud bath in the mud, and kind of just a mass of slippery goo in the chalk. Trying to pack up from last night's camp was a bit of a challenge in itself. Everything has just got absolutely drenched. My tent weighs twice as much as it should do, I'm sure it does. And I'm struggling. I'm not going to lie to you, it's tough. And I doff my hat to anyone that can do this in 5 or 6 days, because it really is good going. So I've bailed. I've called the cavalry. I've got to the nearest road that I can get to, which is kind of round about the Queen Elizabeth National Park. So I've called the cavalry. The wife's going to come and get me. I'm just going to get a bit of tucker in me because I'm absolutely hanging. I'm just drained, literally. I'm so wet and tired. Last night's sleep wasn't. Sorry about that. Last night's sleep wasn't that good. It was literally just cats and dogs all night, and the rain was just horrendous, and it just kept me up all night, which probably didn't help. But I will be back. I'll give it another crack, even if I get dropped off here and carry on going. I'll definitely give it another go. So yeah, I've probably got about a good hour, maybe hour and a half before Sash comes and gets me, which is really decent of her. And again, stupid things like taking the wrong iPhone lead, just frustrating and annoying. So I've literally just had to send her the What 3 Words, which is a fantastic app, by the way, the What 3 Words, from where I am sitting on this kind of little junction just off the trail, before the phone died. So yeah, she's on her way to come pick me up, and that's it. So yeah, another bit of a failure really for kind of long distance walking, but I'm still enjoying the wild camping, which is good. Still enjoying going out and kind of being at one with nature, and just being in that kind of peace and tranquility really, which is nice. I think just long distance hiking the weather on this occasion is beating me, but I'd much rather play safe. There's no point me trying to crack on with no phone signal just in case anything was to happen. So yeah, until the next time guys, yeah, see where we go next really, the next adventure, hopefully back here. So I've got some super noodles on the go, so I'm going to get these in me and get a bit of liquid in me as well, and then wait for the cavalry to arrive. So to the next one guys. See you there. Take care everyone. Bye bye.